Hello patrons, welcome back. So I'm going to show you another clip from that second instrument flight with Joe. We're getting a lot out of that one. I mean, you know, the flight's about an hour and a half, but there's so much work in there. Just to summarize, you know, the first flight I did with Joe was point to point in the system. I think you have to scroll back a ways to find that one. And the second one, we're working on sight picture on the attitude indicator. We're working on constant rate, constant airspeed descents, working on scan patterns, trying to include flow checks and checklists. We did the Oscar pattern, and we started into the tracking of airways. So I'm kind of breaking it up for you guys, but just know that all these videos came out of that second flight lesson. And in this little clip, the bonus clip for this week, you're gonna see the Oscar pattern. Which is a pretty cool exercise. I think of it like a barbell in the gym where you can add weights to it. Joe and I start out on north, I think, you know, but we keep it really simple. All the instruments are working. I'm not requiring checklists. We've got 30 seconds after each leg, but essentially it's just a rectangle in the sky, north, east, south, west. And at each midpoint in the rectangle, we do a maneuver. A climbing right circle, a climbing left circle, a descending left circle, descending right circle, right? And we just go around, and it's just designed to saturate him a little bit and get him working on the instruments to kind of add some urgency to his basic attitude instrument flying and start to develop the skill of multitasking. Anyway, I've said too much. I hope you guys enjoy this. So the Oscar pattern is an exercise that is designed to build the muscle of multitasking. I think of it like a barbell where you can add weight to it over time so that you're constantly at that saturation point, understanding what it feels like to be there and learning how to control the airplane while you're there, essentially. So I'll show you the most basic version. The most basic version would start on a heading of north. Let's just imagine a starting gun goes off. We'll fly for 30 seconds. And at the midpoint of this leg, we're just going to make a rectangle here, but at the midpoint of this leg, we're going to do, say, a climbing right turn. It's kind of arbitrary, but we're going to go all the way around in a circle, and we're going to climb at 500 feet per minute and turn at a standard rate. So after a 2-minute turn, we'll be back on heading. We should be 1,000 feet higher, but we have 30 seconds to kind of clean it up before we turn right to a heading of east, at which point we'll fly for 30 seconds. And at the midpoint of this leg, we'll do something different. Let's say a descending left-hand spiral, something like that. And now we'll be back at our original altitude, theoretically, but we have 30 seconds to clean it up, at which point we'll turn right to a heading of south, and we have 30 seconds before we do the next thing, which is going to be another climb, and we'll just go the opposite of the direction we went last time. Is that right? Anyway, we end up going back in this direction, and at the bottom here, then we turn right back onto a heading of west, and we'll do the opposite version of the descent. If we went to the left last time, we'll go to the right this time, and then 30 seconds, and we're back where we started. Now, in the beginning, just doing this exercise and staying oriented is going to be difficult, but over time, You'll be able to do it partial panel. You'll be able to do it partial panel off of the cardinal headings, starting on, say, 330 and doing compass turns to the headings. You'll be able to do flow checks and checklists. And at the most extreme version I've ever seen, you're doing all of those things while reading a magazine article. So it's pretty amazing to watch that muscle grow.
All right.
Okay, we're at north.
Good. Hit the control button, then we'll start it. Okay, we have... Good. Now 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, maybe starting at the 29th second, you're going to go full power and enter a climbing right turn. A climb, 360 degrees. So you're going to climb at 500 feet per minute. Forget about the speed. Just pitch to 500 feet per minute. Standard rate. Go all the way around in a circle until you're on north again.
Okay.
Starting on the 29th second, let's go mixture rich. Good. There you go, full power. Standard rate, 500 feet per minute. Good. Inverted V. Pitch, you're more than 500 feet per minute? Good, yeah.
And a bit more.
Good, and that thing lags, so you'll try to figure out a sight picture when you come back through the middle that equals 500 feet per minute. Nice. That's good. That's been 30 seconds. So you should have turned 90 degrees or so. You can kind of start to see where you are in relation to what you want.
A bit behind, yeah.
Okay, when it comes to turns, probably don't correct it, just notice it, and you'll correct it in your 30-second...
in the cleanup.
Yeah, in the cleanup, exactly. Good.
So I stay in this inverted V throughout the turn. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. It's not like you can't look at other instruments. Remember, like
But that's what I want to kind of focus on.
Yeah, it's kind of like a framework, you know. That's a place to start. Keep going all the way around. You have to go
all
south.
the way to north.
At south, so at 1:30 we should have been passing through south.
20, left please.
Good. And what altitude did we start at?
3,000, I believe.
Good. So you see how this is like a brain? It's starting to saturate you. And then we could add one more thing and say we're in a climb, so we can't check the heading, but pressure, temperature, vacuum, amps, lights are good, power's set, mixture's good. And then you would just quickly, complete that, throttle, mixture, flaps, whatever. Yeah,
okay.
Checklist complete. Good. And then when you come back around to north, you have 30 seconds before we make the right turn, and then another 30 seconds to get ready for the next leg.
When I hit 4,000, even though I haven't completed my turn, do you want me to level off?
Yeah, that's part of the challenge, because this will happen to you in real life, all this stuff, where you level off in the turn, right? You come to your altitude in the turn.
Yeah.
So now you have to level off while turning. There's 230.
Okay, thank you so much.
So technically we're in our 30 seconds of cleanup now.
Echo, turning left downwind.
I want to stay at 4,000 and get all the way back to north. We're almost there.
Yep. Good. And at 3 minutes, we turn right to a heading of east, because you're in your 30 seconds of cleanup.
Okay, so I only have...
Helicopter 20 Alpha, turning left crosswind.
There you go.
a bit coordinated.
Nice. Yep.
Okay, 3 minutes. What are we doing?
Turning right to east. So,
Right to east.
yep, now we're doing the top corner of the rectangle, right?
Okay.
It's a 30-second turn to go
And
down.
no level changes, right?
Yeah, because we're just rounding the top of the rectangle there.
Okay.
I'm going to get a track line for you.
Trail 201 and got other traffic in sight.
Good. When you get to 330, you have 30 seconds to get ready for what's next.
Okay. So I'm not quite there yet. A little high.
All right.
So. Okay.
What's under traffic? 69956.
That's my heading.
Now you at 4 minutes, we start a descending left 360.
Sending left 360. Okay, so
Yep.
back to east.
Yep.
Okay, so descending. Okay, so I'm going to go there. Standard rate.
Echo.
We need to go 500 feet per minute, right?
Yep. Good.
Hey, no
Careful, that thing lags. So see how? Yeah, you got to kind of be a little in front of it. Not bad, man. That's great. And if time permits, a flow check and a checklist for the descent.
After Bay traffic.
Okay. So that's kind of moving.
Yeah, I can't do much there, but pressure, temperature, vacuum, amps. Make sure you look at those.
Engine.
Good.
Yes.
Engine. Maybe go in a quarter of a turn for the lean, for the descent. Good. And if you can, cross-check that with a list.
Left base.
Okay, where am I? But
And Wattsville traffic helicopter 20 Alpha, turning final.
throttle,
active trail
mixture,
201.
reset, flaps, switches. Wait.
Excellent.
Oop, dropping low.
Good. At 6 minutes, you should be back at east.
We'll be entering the left downwind runway 20, Western Bell.
Standard rate only. Standard rate only. There you go. Yeah, that's good. So when you look here, yeah, that's standard rate right there. Perfect. Good. And if you get to
We're going
3,000.
to seat down to 3,000, right? Okay.
Yep.
Lower.
Echo, turning left final.
Nice. You got everywhere early. That's fine. All right, so just level off here. And at 6 minutes, we turn right to south, which is the next leg of the rectangle.
Minutes. Turn right to south.
Yep. Boom.
Here we
there it
are.
is, yeah. can you feel your level of saturation?
Yeah.
It's not entirely saturated, but
No,
it's about
but
60%, right?
But yeah, like if someone called me on the radio right now, I might not have caught it.
Right. Or you'll get it, but you'll lose
so
altitude.
we're climbing, right?
Not yet. Right now
Oh,
we're just
this is
rounding the
round
corner.
the corner, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Once you get around the corner, you have until 7 minutes before you start the next thing. So it's a 30-second turn.
30-second turn, and then 30 seconds to catch up.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good. Over time, the catch-ups will become 15 seconds. You'll get better and better. You'll always feel saturated, but you're going to be shocked at how good you get.
Okay. Hope so.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
At
so
7 minutes,
7
we do
minutes.
climbing left turn.
Got it. Okay, so I'm banking. Minutes, I'm sorry. Climbing left turn?
Correct. Mixture rich.
Okay, rich.
Climbing left turn.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7 Foxtrot Alpha, right crosswind for 30, Hampton Bay.
Standard rate. It's a little aggressive.
Echo's on around.
Nice, you're catching it. Looking good, man. I can feel this. I can feel your improvement just in the last few legs, honestly. Good. Yeah.
Feet, standard rate.
Yeah, just standard rate though. You're a little faster than standard rate there. Yeah, that's good.
And once the traffic, be advised, Echo's going to remain in the pattern during low approaches only.
Good. Now when you come around to south, you should be at 4,000, and it should be 9 minutes.
956 Eagle, turning the left base, runway 20 Westonville.
Hampton Bay traffic, Skyhawk 7 Foxtrot Alpha, right downwind for 30, being the numbers, Hampton Bay. To Echo, turning left crosswind.
Good. You're turning slightly faster than standard rate, just FYI. It's
956 Eagle, turning final.
not horrible, but
yeah, we wanted to
in terms of trying to read that instrument, I just want you to be aware of it, that it's like the width of the wing.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7.
Yeah, you can actually center it on that little block.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's like, it's kind of hard to see that little bit, but all in all, your 500 feet per minute is looking great. You're supposed to get to 4 at 9 minutes, right? So you're like right on it. Pretty darn close. That early 1,000 foot per minute got you a little bit ahead, but nothing horrible. Good.
Oops, overshot there.
That's fine, because you're getting ahead here, because now you have 30 seconds to actually clean this up before you do anything. So you have until 9 minutes and 30 seconds to just get organized here. Don't do anything. At 9:30, you're going to turn right to a heading a west.
Okay.
Runway 20, full stop, Watsonville.
Climbing.
956 Eagle, 20, Yeah, JR, when I saw that, I
9:30,
said,
heading
you're working
west.
up to your tricks.
Good.
Oh.
Inverted V, standard rate only, standard rate only. Standard rate only. There you go. Pull back, inverted V. You're descending. Oh, you're wanting to descend, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, good. At, let's see, 10 minutes we're back at west, and then at 10:30 is our last thing, which is a descending right spiral now, right? Because you did descending left last time, so.
And back at altitude. Okay, at 10:30 descending left.
Yep.
360. So let's do. Back.
I'm actually going to cut this short because we're getting too far out. Will you turn right to heading north for me? Sorry.
Heading north, no problem.
That was basically the Oscar pattern. We made it almost all the way around the rectangle.
Okay.
I didn't realize the winds are from the north, and if we go down to 3,000 here, we're going to be too far offshore.